Hello and welcome to episode number 7 of WITM. Episode number 7, the second edition of Superstars, will be a bit like our first edition of Superstars and our first in-ring action, as it's going to be United States Champion The Miz taking on Andrew in a non-title match. But first we'll start off with a promo from Rusev after, of course, our Superstars opening and video package. So let's start our second edition of Superstars and our 7th episode of WITM.
Slipping away like falling sand till it's bleeding daylight. The rope pulled tight. Now I'm standing still on the edge of a knife, just ready for a fight, just ready for a fight. I'll get back up for good this time. I ain't coming down. Yeah, I'll get back up, 'cause my whole life I was lost.
It's about that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Superstars. Welcome to Superstars. We're live, and I just hope this arena is filled with gold, because this crowd is rocking this place back and forth. The crowd is in full throat, and the spectacle is ready to unfold. Don't change that dial, because we have an action-packed WWE match card tonight. We got a WWE lineup for the ages, so don't touch that remote.
Alright, the Bulgarian brute Rusev has something to say before he opens up this edition of Superstars against an old rival of his, the All-American American Jack Swagger. Let's hear what the Bulgarian brute has to say.
Head in my hands, time slipping away like falling sand till it's bleeding daylight.
Not the first time, and probably not the last time we'll hear from him. He looks very focused right now and is ready to make a point. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, that should be good.
I could be on a date right now, obviously with Lana. I could be with my boys at the club, but instead I'm here. I'm here to tell you all how ridiculous the WWE is. So let's get this going and get on with our lives.
Just a
And
bully.
no broken English? Wow. I have a long laundry list of things I want to discuss tonight, but now I'm feeling foggy brained. There was too much gluten at catering today. Woo, feeling very woozy. Hang on, doofuses, I just need to contain myself. I'm sorry, but Rusev doesn't strike me as someone who would be concerned about gluten. Out of all the superstars on this roster, I've got to say, I'm the most underrated. I put butts in seats, I put dollar signs on the company's quarter reports. I am the WWE. You all don't have to thank me, but you won't be able to ignore me any longer either. Finally, I'd also like to make it known that I am currently seeking a personal servant. If you or anyone you know is interested in doing as I say, and when I say it, call me. Now finally, the best part of my night, getting out of this dump. No, seriously, the food is mediocre, the people are mediocre, the city shouldn't exist. Maybe I should ask for that next time I'm out here.
Wow, what a reaction from the WWE Universe.
Yeah, listen to this place. That was loud and clear.
And if that's any indication, we're in for one epic night. Tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Singles match on tap next. We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
All right, and following his promo, Rusev takes on Jack Swagger and will defeat Jack Swagger. Kalisto defeats Dolph Ziggler, and now it is time for our Episode 7 action. A rematch of Episode 2, United States Champion The Miz, who will be accompanied by Maurice, or maybe he won't be.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
I don't know why it did not give me the option of editing the match.
I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Head in my hands, time slipping away like a falling sand, till it's bleeding daylight. The rope pulled tight, now I'm standing still on the edge of a knife, just ready for a fight.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. I came to
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. Residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, the United States Champion, The Miz.
The Miz looks to be in amazing shape for this one, King.
Well, don't let him hear you say that, Cole. That's all we need is for his ego to get even bigger.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what this rookie's all about.
every day that I get better. I watch as you get worse. My script is to the letter, and I'll write your final verse. What makes all of us hate? We're all the same. We roll the dice and we play your game. We complicate, show us the way. Before it's too late and the whole thing breaks. We have a name, we
Alright, so my apologies for no Maurice ringside for The Miz. Forgot that the edit screen for editing the card is now on a completely different screen than actually playing the card. Whereas in 2K16, you would ask you before the match started if you would like to change the participants or change their match completely. This is not the case here in 2K17. So The Miz has got to prove what he can do, why he's the United States Champion without his wife Marie's at ringside.
That's okay. Who doesn't like seeing
Andrew
over and over
with the
and
DDT.
over?
And so, what are your thoughts right now on The Miz?
Well, we're going to find out who's
I checked the
better
rankings off
competitor,
camera.
that's for sure. No
Andrew
gimmicks here, just
is
some
still
good
second to
old-fashioned
last in
one-on-one action.
the rankings for that United States
WWE
Championship,
is
but
the
as we
ultimate
know,
warrior endeavor. It's a kill or be killed game.
with the
metaphorically, of course.
current system that we are using, which is the whatever the heck the game feels like doing system, the rankings are essentially meaningless.
Clearly
So,
on a mission here.
the game will choose who it wants to get a United States Championship regardless. Maybe if Andrew's lucky, it will be him. If this were real WWE, I would think a win in this match would guarantee Andrew a title shot against The Miz, but
Starting at the bottom.
that will likely not be the case.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Very nice reversal there by Andrew. Stomp to the chest of The Miz, now to the head.
Hard shot to the back of the skull.
Elbow to the back of the head of The Miz. The Miz back to his feet with a reversal. Irish whip into the bottom corner. Reversal by The Miz. Miz misses with a clothesline. Bulldog by Andrew.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Andrew targets the
And
leg.
Michael, this might very well be where one of these guys pulls away
Stomp
from
to the
other.
arm.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either
And a punch
way.
to the face of The Miz. Forces Miz up to his feet. For a rolling knee bar early on in this match. Andrew with a signature, looking to make this very quick. Already looking for his first flatline after connecting with his first rolling knee bar, and that will connect. Are we going to see a very quick end to this match?
Here's hoping.
No, Miz powers out at 2. The Miz can definitely not
He anticipated that move perfectly.
lose in just mere minutes,
Great reversal.
whether even with the title not on the line.
He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. Doing a number now.
But with how impressive Andrew was last week, and then how impressive he's been early on in this match, how can Andrew not have a United States Championship opportunity?
And his shoulders up, it's only 2.
Miz powers out at 2.5.
I don't know. I can't believe this, Michael. Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
Andrew looking for the elbow strike to the head of The Miz, but The Miz is able to reverse.
He's certainly showing us something.
Neck breaker by
new from
Miz.
his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Andrew reverses with an uppercut.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit
DDT
here.
by Andrew. Forces Miz up to his feet.
Whoa, whoa.
For a second rolling knee bar, Andrew.
This could be it. This is not the position you want to be in.
Very impressive in this match. He's wasting no time. He wants to absolutely decimate The Miz and prove that there is no option but to give him the United States Championship opportunity. And we have a submission victory.
Got him to tap out.
A submission victory for Andrew.
What makes all of us hate? We're all the same. We're all the dice that we play your game. We complicate, show us the way. Before it's too late and the whole thing breaks. We have a name, we all create. Everything else from mistakes we made. We'll make a change, we'll concentrate. Before we suffocate. Can't hold this in and keep it quiet any longer. What for it and now this feeling's
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
breath away.
So yeah, Andrew, I just sent you a text. Not spoiling the result of this match, but quite stoked that we have a victor by submission. Because for anybody that followed along in Season 2, the submission system was broken only once in all of WITM Season 2. Did we have victor by submission, and I think a patch pretty much ruined that, or something. But we have a victor by submission. The United States Champion, The Miz, has just tapped out to Andrew, who defeated The Miz in quick and decisive fashion. I don't think the match even lasted 5 minutes. What a victory for Andrew over the United States Champion. And you have to be a fool not to give Andrew a United States Championship opportunity at Extreme Rules, I would think. But, of course, for the history of the Authority and, of course, the punishment in play, that Andrew started off second from the bottom in the rankings, that likely will not happen. Let's continue here. Still getting used to these menus and everything. As we can see, I want to go back and look at the rankings, but I can't really do that without ending the card. Alright, our next event is main event. We may see Corey on that card, that being the SmackDown minor show. We have a promo from Alexa Bliss. We do have Corey in a match. It looks like it'll be our first hardcore match in a battle of the Behemoths. The Demon, Kane, The Big Show, and Corey. Triple threat hardcore action. Our first hardcore action of WITM Season 3 and WWE 2K17. Battle of the Behemoths. Kane, Big Show, and Corey, the main event of main event. That takes place in episode number 8. Before that, let's see if we can get a look at the rankings following Andrew's second non-title victory over U.S. Champion The Miz. And Andrew's still second from last, so as you can see, the ranking system pretty much useless. He wins, before we would have Andrew moved up quite a bit for being a champion. At least would have made it out of the bottom 5 there, but under Authority rules, under the way the game is structured, that will not take place. Alright, but still quite stoked that we have that we just saw a match end by submission. Even better, that was Andrew picking up that victory, a big victory over the United States Champion. And we get our first taste of hardcore action in episode 8. So that is going to do it for episode number 7. Until then, this is Corey, signing off.